Valentine's Day of 2000 in Littleton, Colorado at around 12:47 a.m. Nicholas Kunzelman of 15 and Stephanie Hart Grizzle of 16 years old were both found dead with their bodies laid behind a counter at a Subway in 6768 West Coal Mine Avenue. According to the Metro Denver Crime Stoppers, an unnamed employee who was driving past the shop late at night had noticed the lights were on when the place should have been closed, and when they went inside, they found the two teens dead behind the counter. Investigators determined the couple had been shot by an unknown intruder or intruders. Nick, who was an employee of the Subway, and Stephanie was at the restaurant waiting for him to get off of work that night. The two teenagers were students at Columbine High School, where less than a year prior a mass school shooting occurred. The couple had been friends since middle school and bonded after the Columbine incident, and quote, "were coming through it so good and they were so happy," end quote, Stephanie's mother, Kelly Grizzle, said. On the night of the killing, Stephanie and her mother had been relaxing at home. Kelly said she didn't know that her daughter had snuck out until she realized her car was missing the following morning. Soon after, she turned on the news and saw reports of a shooting at a local Subway shop, and footage of the scene showed Stephanie's car in the parking lot. Kelly then received the devastating news by police that arrived at her home. Her daughter had been one of the victims. Kelly told Denver 7, and I quote, "It was just awful. I can remember somebody saying, 'Is this the mother?' And you can't imagine. You're hoping there's somebody standing behind you, or that they're not really looking at you, or that you are dreaming. The last thing I said to her was, 'Good night, I love you,'" end quote. She assumed the case would be solved within days, but the investigation dragged on, going nowhere for weeks, then months, and then years. Investigators have tested the DNA evidence from the crime scene, but nothing came of it. Following the murders, police released a description of a suspect, a white man between the ages of 16 and 20 years old at the time, who is 5'7", weighs between 150 and 170 pounds, and has light blonde hair. According to Denver 7, police also investigated allegations that the killings may have been drug-related, due to the rumors that the store was used for drug deals after hours and that nothing was stolen from the crime scene. But those leads never panned out. According to a 2017 Denver 7 report, more than 2 decades later, the murders remain unsolved. Detectives with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office have been working on the case continuously since it happened. Investigators believe that someone out there has a key piece of information that they have been keeping to themselves, and believe that information, no matter how small, could lead to an arrest in the case. Metro Denver Stoppers is offering a reward of up to $100,000 for information leading to an arrest of whom to be involved. It's crazy to me that even after 25 years, this case is still unsolved, and it's so sad that Nicholas and Stephanie were both taken at such a young age.